It's part of when a bad boy falls in love with an innocent girl who is the obsession of his enemy. Other point of view. Jungkook was staring in your soul. You told him that you are a try to stop him hurting Jimin. Your legs trembled when he ran his gaze from your face to you. Jungkook, my child. He asked while touching you. Jungkook, mine or his? You stared at him, being blank of words. Jungkook, were you having a good time with both of them? Enjoying their company and stuff? You knew there was no way to escape now, and that is why decided to give in. But you did not expect that he will doubt like this. Jan, Jungkook, this is yours. You choked up when grabbing your neck. He jerked you. Jimin, yeah, Jungkook, you think you can fool me by saying love words, huh? Jan, I am not. JK, living happily. You betrayed when I wanted that, and now offering when you are caught. He was tightening his hold, your eyes bulging out as you slap hands on his chest. Jimin, let her go. She is you monster. Your knees bent and you fell on the floor when he pulled back his hand. Turning to Jimin, he again punched him. Jimin, hit me all you want, but don't hurt her. We kidnapped her. I made the driver to lie. It's not her fault. Jungkook smirked. Jungkook, where is your partner, Jimin? I wish to kill you two together. It will be fun, right? You crawled to him and held his hand. Jan, I beg you, Jungkook, don't. He looked down, his eyes showing that dominance like an owner for his pet. Jungkook, and what will I get in return? Jan, I will go with you and will never try to run. He laughed. JK, that is already going to happen, baby. Of course, I will make sure of it. Offer me something interesting. You had a confusing gaze. He bent and held your chin. Jungkook, don't worry. I will get it in my way. Straightening back, he pulled you up. JK, bring him to. His guards dragged Jimin, following Jungkook who was leaving with you. Jungkook pulled you inside the room. Jan, what will you do with Jimin? Getting closer, and he smirked. JK, it's not the time to think about him when you are going to get the punishment. That evil grin of his sent you cold shivers. JK, look behind. You turned and gasped when you saw a flat table in the corner of the room. There were chains and shackles on it. Jan, I told you I. JK, if it's my child, then what's to worry for? Don't you hate me? It will be good to get rid of this. Taking your hand, it took a step towards the table, but you snatched it back. Jan, did not you want to start a family? He sighed. Jungkook, a family? Alright, then let's do something else. Bringing you to the bed, he pushed you on it, and then fell beside you, his eyes fixed on your scared face. Jungkook, start. Make me feel good. If you succeeded, and then I will not hurt the child. She gulped and moved closer. A smile spread on his face when you were his shirt with your trembling hands. Opening it, you stared at him. He himself moved your hand downward. You bit your bottom lip to bury a sob. Your hands moving on him, and he growled. Jungkook, do it right, baby. You did not want to grasp it. He gasped when your warm, delicate fingers wrapped around him. Jungkook, you have the power to turn me on. Looking at you, he was letting out voices. Jungkook, move your hand faster. He ordered, and you obeyed. He just wanted to escape those moments. Jungkook, your mouth. With a shock, your head turned to him. Jungkook, come on. You ran and hurt me. At least do this to make up for that. Jan, no. His face hardened. You pulled your hand back and he sat up. Jungkook, Remove them. He pointed towards you. You sobbed, being frustrated. He was wildly tearing apart. Jake, you have no fear of me, huh? You held his hand as he was leaving scratches on your screen. Jan, please don't be so cruel. You love me. Then how can you be so heartless to treat me like this? He hid all emotions behind his dark orbs. JK, I will stop if you obey. But what is stopping you? Don't you love me? He was trying to straighten up on the bed. You covered your face with your hand as Belle rose inside you. Noticing your expressions, he let you run to the bathroom. He followed you in and saw you throwing up. Moving to you, he held your hairs and rubbed your back. Jungkook, it's okay. His soothing words fell on your tired mind. Your fell figure have through the and he lifted you. Your eyes were closed and he brought you to the bed. Taking a new dress, he leaned and made you wear it. He covered you with the duvet on your forehead. Jungkook, my baby. He mumbled with his one hand on your and Jungkook, me and our child, a happy complete family. After a few hours you woke up and came downstairs. The white dress you were wearing was reaching till below your knees. You stepped in the lounge and gasped. Jimin was tied on a chair. Jan, Jimin, you hurried to him. He inhaled sharply when you removed the tape from his mouth. Jimin, are you okay? Did he hurt you? Ignoring his question, you tried to untie him. JK, back off, you flinched at his yell. Stepping up, he snatched you away. Sean, why are you keeping him here? You got me, then let him go. JK, I still have to get Taehyung too. They need to know that what is mine will always be mine. John, I will obey your every command. Just let them go. He hovered. JK, are you suggesting me to fill your little mouth and jug until your lips swell and you gag? Yeah, stop it, you begged. At least he was whispering that were inaudible to Jimin. JK, I will kill Jimin and send his body to Taehyung so that he will never interfere. Your heartbeat panicked. With your arm, he dragged you back to your room. It was night time. Jungkook was sleeping and you sneaked out. Jimin was still there. You reached to him and untied his bonds. Jimin, you should not be here, Jan. Instead of telling me this, just run. He stood and leaned against you as his muscles were sore due to sitting in chair for all day. JK, can you walk? Jimin, I will be fine. You are coming with me, right? He pulled his arm around you, Jan, so that Jungkook get to us again. This time he will kill us on the spot. You go and tell Taehyung to stay away. I am just accepting my fate. You took him towards the backside exit, as you knew all the doors to escape, but never succeeded because he can find you from anywhere. You had to force Jimin to leave without you. He promised that he will come back with Taehyung to save you. Taehyung was loading them and stuffed them in his pants. Sleepless nights had turned his eyes red. Suga, you are out of your mind. We will not let you do this. Then I will kill myself. Will that be fine to you? Suga gritted in frustration. You, it's us, Jimin. Then at least let's choose the in which there is a chance of saving Sean. He reached the home this morning and told them everything. We are leaving now. You expected Jungkook to leash out in the morning with will torture for helping Jimin, but it was opposite. He was calm and soon announced about leaving the house. He brought you to a place. John, why we came here? Standing behind you, he hugged you. Jungkook, so that Taehyung does not get you. A screen on the wall blinked and it showed the footage of the lounge where all night Jimin was tied. Your heart sank when you saw Taehyung entering in with Jimin and guards. Jungkook, see, he came to save you. I knew it will happen if Jimin escapes. You did not pull the stunt, baby. I let you do that. Your widened eyes fixed on the screen, where they were seen looking around carefully. Then Jimin gestured to him to follow him in alone. You could not see them anymore. They came, but they are not leaving because they will die in a. The screen went black and he jerked back into him with a pale face. To be continued. Thanks for watching. I love you all.